We told you we'd be back. This is episode 2 of the world famous in Ireland anyway, of the Big Reviewski. It's the top 5 films in the Irish box office this week. Look, we even used last week's sign to Okay, sorry. The Big Reviewski. In at number 5 this week is Mad Max: Fury Road. It's important to get the title exactly right, because George Miller, the director, wouldn't be happy if you messed it up. This is the summer's first real big blockbuster. If it sees a block, it likes to bust it. If you haven't seen it yet, I want your name, your address, your social security number, and I want your excuse, because really, you've had ample time to go and see this film. Highly recommended. In at number 4 this week is Pitch Perfect 2, starring the wonderful Anna Kendrick and Rebel Wilson, who's supposedly getting her own spin-off film from this. They're the two highlights. It's not as good as the original from a couple of years ago. Actually, I'm going to sing the rest of the views, that's right. We've a brand new entry in at number 3 this week. I feel like Top of the Pops. It's Insidious Chapter 3, which is the 3rd chapter, coincidentally enough, in the Insidious horror film series. The first 2 films were about a young couple whose kid was possessed by horrible demons. He went into a weird comatose state. This is actually a prequel to the first 2 films, focuses more on the psychic from those films, and maybe it's not quite as creepy, not quite as scary as the first film, but if you like your horror, it's still worth a look. San Andreas. Tragedy has struck. San Andreas has been knocked off the top spot this week. The Dwayne "The Rock" the Johnson has to rescue his family, nobody else, only his family, from an impending disaster. This film actually stars a young Irish guy called Art Parkinson, excellent actor. Game of Thrones fans might know him as Rickon Stark. His mommy and daddy actually own a cafe in Derry, well worth a wee visit. Great sandwiches. Great film. Spy. A brand new entry at number 1 this week. It's Spy, starring comedian, that's French for comedian, Melissa McCarthy. She's reunited with Bridesmaids director Paul Feig. The two of them are going to team up again for Ghostbusters. This is probably their funniest film together in a good few years. And it also stars the super suave Jude Law and the rib-tickling Jason Statham. Now, normally he's breaking people's ribs, but in this one he's just tickle, 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 tickle. And now we've come to, whether you like it or not, your favourite part of the Big Reviewski. It is, of course, JOE.ie's suggestion for this week at the cinema. Brand new release, Jurassic World, is out 22 years to the week that the original film was released in 1993. Jurassic World is really, really good. It's a whole lot of fun. It's genuinely scary in places. And Chris Pratt even manages to make a waistcoat look sexy. There is nothing that man cannot do. Get out there, go see it.